I've made this video before, but I feel the need to make it again. And I first want to start by saying, and I need you to listen to, I need you to hear me, because some of y'all listen, but you don't hear. If you have a pet, have your pet. I am happy for your cat, dog, lizard, bird, snake, whatever it is, okay? You don't have to defend yourself. You do not have to defend yourself. But I do want to say this. I am noticing an influx of women commenting on my videos saying, I don't want a man, I'll just get a cat. I don't want a man, I'll just get a dog. I don't want a man, I'll just get a pet. I don't want a man, I'll just get a fill in the blank with whatever. You do not have to get a pet. You do not have to get anything. It is perfectly fine if it is just you. Under patriarchy, if you are a woman, if you're not taking care of a man, you have to be taking care of something. Enter into the chat, pets. If you are not taking care of something or someone under patriarchy, your life doesn't matter and you don't have purpose. Under patriarchy, if you only take care of yourself, if you enjoy your own company and you don't need anyone or anything to fill that void or whatever, or you don't have a void at all, you're selfish. Also, I want to add this too, for those of you who didn't get triggered and you're still hearing me, thank you. Here's part 2 of this video. The next type of comment that I get an influx of is women saying, I'm single and celibate. That's why I'm single and celibate, single and celibate, single and celibate. You do not have to include your sexual status as a part of you being single. Save your comment. You do not have to do that. Being single is not mutually exclusive to being celibate. You can be single and happy to be single and still be having sex. And if you don't believe that, you're mentally stuck in 1950, okay? And I'm gonna need you to move forward, all right? Well, I don't see how that's possible. Guess what? You don't have to, because it's none of your fucking business. Again, under patriarchy, okay? If you are a woman who is sexually active, you're dirty, immoral, ran through, used, and you're not as valuable as a woman who isn't sexually active. I said this before, and one woman commented and said, well, I just tell people I'm single and celibate because they're often curious about. It's none of their fucking business what you do with your body. It's nobody's business what you are doing with your body, as long as you're not doing it to cause harm to somebody else, and as long as what you're doing is consensual. They shouldn't be asking you. It's nobody's business. If you want to be celibate, good for you. You do that. You do what's best for you. Okay? But you are not going to see me ever post a video saying that that's the only way to be single and that's the only way to be happy to be single. You're just not going to see it happen. Lastly, I've known plenty of women in real life and even, celebrities who have shared their story of how they were celibate until they got married. And guess what? They wound up divorced just like everybody else. I've known of women who were just celibate and it was only because they just weren't seeing nobody. They didn't have a choice but to not be having sex because there was no one available for them to have sex with. But with all that aside, please stop. Please, I don't want to hear it no more. I don't. Stop defining yourself by whether or not you have sex or don't have sex. That's like me saying, I'm single and I've had sex twice this year. Whoa, TMI. Exactly. I mean, whether or not that's true is neither here nor there. I'm not going to tell you that. But that's too much information, right? That's unnecessary to add, right? That's what I hear when you say what you're saying. Like, why did you have to add that? I remember I worked in customer service years ago, and I was just talking to this man, and he was telling me about his kids, and unprovoked, he's like, yeah, my son and his wife, they were virgins till they got married. And I'm just like, okay. Purity culture is a whole nother video that I could do. I could do a whole series on that, but this is what I have time for today. You don't have to get a pet, and you don't have to be celibate. If you are hearing me, thank you.